Why does alcohol give you energy with ADHD? Alcohol gives people with ADHD energy. It actually gets us up, it gets us moving, and the reason that it does is this has dopamine in it, which is the big mood, feel-good chemical that your brain naturally produces. Alcohol creates that in your brain. And that's why people with ADHD, you get us start drinking, and guess what? It's on now. We want to party. We're up and moving. We're not drinking necessarily to relax. People with ADHD, this gets us chatting, it gets us talking, it gets us energized because of that dopamine rush that it's giving us. And now our brain is actually able to focus in on something. And that's one of the scary things that can suck us in with ADHD to alcohol is the fact that it does produce dopamine. This produces more dopamine than MDMA drug does, than what heroin does. This produces more dopamine than those substances. Same when it comes to blue M30s, when it comes to heroin, fentanyl, this produces more dopamine. So it draws us in, especially with ADHD, and it focuses us in, it calms us down. We feel normal, we feel excited, and it is something that's very addicting to us because our brain loves dopamine. We thrive on dopamine. Dopamine is like glasses for people with ADHD. It allows us to see the world in a different aspect, allows us to almost feel what it think it is to be normal. And that's a scary side effect of it. And it's something that I wish I would have known because yes, I did struggle with addiction for a very long time. And I didn't realize that a lot of it does play in. It's not an excuse when it comes to ADHD, but it's some of the pitfalls that we can definitely fall into. So for the one out there struggling, alcohol is not the way. Trust me.